are the folks there?
We are packed in here, 56th and 5th, from curb to storefront. This is the part of the route where you don't need necessarily tickets or special screening to get in, and people are jammed in. I want to show you the crowd here, and take a look down there. You can see the Pope-mobile, which is parked right there in the middle of this remarkable road here, Fifth Avenue, the boulevard of conspicuous consumption, and this very humble Pope, who, as Dick Brennan said, doesn't like fancy things. He's parked between Ralph Lauren and Henry Bendel, and probably won't be visiting those stores. These folks here have been waiting a very long time to see him. The prize, though, goes to Argentina Pichard. Excuse me, Julio, can I get by here, buddy? Thank you. Argentina has been here since? How long you been here?
16 hours.
Okay, she's been 16 hours, 3 a.m. English, not her strength, but her perseverance meant that she gets interviewed first. You're here because your grandchildren are very sick or had been very sick, haven't you?
Yeah.
And you're from Washington Heights, and you wanted to see him.
No, I know English.
Okay, no English, okay. But a lot of faith. We have here folks who do know English, the Guerras from Orlando, Florida. This is Nick and Carol. Carol was texting her priest back home that, hey, we're seeing the Pope and you're not, right?
Yes, we're seeing the Pope and you're not, but we're here to cheer you on.
Okay, and how big a deal is this? You guys have been Catholics all your life.
Oh, this is a big deal. We're part of Most Precious Blood back in Florida. Really strong believers in the Catholic Church, and it's just so important to be here to see the Pope.
But this Pope, breath of fresh air or not, or is a change disturbing?
Absolutely, a breath of fresh air, a terrific leader, and we need that here in our country.
And you've been waiting a couple hours yourself.
Oh, yes, we have. He is such a humble man, really cares for everybody, and we're just so excited to see him.
They're up to running Tunnel to Towers on Sunday, so we may see them again. I want to talk to Julio here. We mentioned him a short time ago. Julio Valdez,
yes,
from Panama. Your wife Diane is here with you too, right? Marcia, sorry, excuse me. And you were here for a trip, and you decided to stay an extra day because...
Exactly. We were blessed to be here because we were invited to come here for another occasion, and we decided to extend our trip. And
tell them the occasion, Julio.
The occasion is we had a private dinner with Mariano Rivera from Panama too.
So he gets to meet Mariano Rivera and the Pope in the same week.
And we're blessed because
two
of
famous
that.
Hispanics.
Two famous Hispanics.
And you're very grateful too. You're a cancer survivor, I understand.
Yes, I am. I'm a ovarian cancer survivor, and I'm here because I think the Pope is a special person. He only gives us messages of peace. He disarms people by his speech, sweet speeches about love, about caring for others, about giving your heart for the others that are sick or in worse condition that you are. So it's special. It's a special person.
And you've been here a number of hours too. And this is my friend Maria, who kind of horned in on my position here. She just weaseled in there, but I'm going to let you stay anyway. Maria Sanchez from Jackson Heights.
Yeah.
And you said you wanted to see the Pope. Why? You're a fifth grader, right?
Yeah. I wanted to see the Pope because he's different than Donald Trump, because Donald Trump wants to kick the immigrants out, and...
well, we don't want to get too much into that, but the reason we brought that up is because Donald Trump lives across the street, take a look right here, and came out on the sidewalk a short time ago, about an hour or so ago, and there were some cheers, but there were lots of negative reactions on this side, and I wanted to ask you about that. But the Pope, his message, do you feel he's a special guy? A lot of young people, don't understand what the Pope is.
The Pope is a nice person because he treats everyone equally, because all of us are the same, and he doesn't judge people if they're immigrants or they're not.
You like what he says about the immigrants, right?
Yeah.
You hear your mommy talking about that too, right?
Yeah.
She's over here. She's back there further in the crowd. One other person I want to speak to, Stella Kwan. How are you, darling?
Hi.
All right. You have seen the Pope before. This is your second viewing of this Pope. Tell me about it.
He was in Seoul, South Korea this past August.
You live in the Upper West Side now.
I now live in the Upper West Side, but I was living in Korea last year, and he came to Korea. It was wonderful.
And this is the T-shirt.
The official T-shirt.
My Korean's not good. What does it say?
It says, "May peace be with you."
May peace be with you. And why do you want to just catch a glimpse of this guy? What does he mean to you? How does he touch you?
Because he sends a message of compassion and love and inclusiveness, and I think in this day and age we really need that message.
You feel it, don't you?
I do. I feel it.
She's also been here a long time. You, my dear, I see you've got the dollar flags they were selling. I'm not sure if these are officially authorized flags or not, but they were selling them here. How important is this Pope to you, ma'am?
He's very important for all of us because he's a very good person and he represents all the Latin American people, and he's full of love for everybody in this world, and we love him.
And this is again, and your name again? I didn't.
My name is Ernestina from Houston.
From Houston. All the way, and you came for this?
Yes, all of us, we came from Houston.
Oh, look at that. From Houston, all here. So you have people who are from all over the city, all over the country, and all of them very, very enthusiastic about seeing this pontiff. Now, we are expecting that he'll come right by here in his motorcade, what they call the high-speed motorcade, and then we'll switch over into the Pope Mobile at that spot. Beyond that spot, there are the people who have tickets and have security clearance, and they will probably get a better glimpse of the Pope. But the people here are very, very excited. We could talk to them all day. You want to hear more from them? Come on back in a little bit.
Thank you. At some